Here we go. The 5 red lights are on in Canada. It's lights out and away we go. Max Verstappen. What can he do off the line? Is everyone going to be okay? Verstappen shot down in front of the McLaren's nose. Take the lead heading into turn 1. Piastri, can he defend from his McLaren teammate? Yes, he can. And Perez is going to try and have a look down the inside of Fernando Alonso. And George Russell's there. Look at the 2 Ferraris there. And Ocon. Sorry, is that Ocon? It's Gasly. Gasly trying to fight with one of the Ferraris as they head through. Yep. They head through the chicane now. Verstappen still leads ahead of Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton. Alright, I'm surprised that everyone got away pretty well and unscathed headed through. You see, that was one of the RBs making moves in the back. So, Verstappen still leads ahead of Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris. That's the top 3. So he still leads it. Oh, Yuki Tsunoda spun out. Tsunoda has spun and he's gone to the back of the field now. So he'll rejoin, but what happened to Yuki Tsunoda? Alright, let's see what happened with Yuki Tsunoda. He's headed through the hairpin. He just lost it. Alright, so the rain has gone down a bit, so Verstappen's in the pit lane now. Here we go. He's gonna fit the intermediates to go out. He's ahead of Lewis Hamilton. There's Sergio Perez. He's in the pits now. It's a rebel double stack. See, you got Leclerc in as well. Leclerc's in that Ferrari. He's gonna fit the inters as well. So these drivers started out. All of these guys started out with full wets, but now they're fighting. But now they have inters because the rain has gone down just a little bit. Alright, Fernando Alonso, he's right behind Sergio Perez. He's going to have the DRS, Alonso. Here he comes, onto this straight, the long straight. Alonso going to have the outside line. He's going to have to go the long way around heading into the final chicane. But it's fine because Alonso's already got the move done. The veteran in F1 is up and into P5. Alright, so this was the move that got Oscar Piastri the lead. So, they're heading on to lap 20. Piastri's just gonna go to the inside. He's gonna have to go the long way around heading into the first corner, but the track will swing to Piastri's right side. And now, heading into the first chicane on the track, Piastri, he's past the championship leader and is up and into the lead of the race. Well done, Piastri. Well done. Alright, here we go. Fernando Alonso's right behind Lando Norris in the McLaren. Alonso's got to go to the outside again, just like what he did with Perez, I think. Yeah. So he's going to go past the chicane and past the Wall of Champions, and Fernando Alonso's up and into P4, working his way through the grid. We've seen a lot of passes happen on this part of the circuit. Can Max Verstappen do the same? Here we go. Verstappen gonna go around the outside of Oscar Piastri, and Verstappen takes back the lead that he lost. And Verstappen's back up into the lead. The championship leader leads the race. I mean, are we really surprised about this? It's what he does. Verstappen, he just wins and wins and wins. It's kind of like what Lewis Hamilton used to do, and he's in P3 right now, by the way. So yeah, and Max Verstappen, as I said earlier, takes the lead back that he lost. We watched Logan Sargent come in and he locks up heading into the pit lane, so that could see something, but I think he slowed it down by the time he got past the speed limit. So anyway, he's in the pits. Alright, so Sargent fits the hard tires to go to the end by the looks of it, right? I don't know, but there's still a few laps to go. There's still a little bit of a long way to go, and Verstappen's going to lap him as he heads out of the pit lane. Watch, here comes Verstappen. Alright, so Sargent's actually ahead of Verstappen, just on the brink of being lapped. We go driver's eye view. Alright, here we go. It's the youngest driver on the grid versus the oldest driver on the grid. Piastri locks up. Another McLaren locking up this season. The McLarens just love locking their tires this season, and Fernando Alonso takes advantage of it. Up to P3. Alonso, he's been climbing up the field slowly but surely on lap 48 here of 70. Oh, as we cut to Valtteri Bottas, he's slow. Valtteri Bottas is slow in the Kick Sauber. Valtteri Bottas is out of the race. The first engine failure of this race on lap 65, which is crazy. Valtteri Bottas is out. Max Verstappen has just... He's... I don't even know what to say anymore. He's him. Verstappen's him at this point. And Lewis Hamilton's right there in P2. Verstappen heads past the wall of champions for the final time. Max Verstappen wins in Canada. Lewis Hamilton's in P2, Alonso third. Now, they actually gave Verstappen a little bit of a run for his money there at the end. But Verstappen got the W in this one.
And they led every single lap of the race. It was a light to flag victory, and that is total dominance.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today.
Alright, well, another easy win for Max Verstappen. Now, Hamilton and Alonso gave Verstappen a run for his money there at the end, but, as I said earlier, Verstappen got the W in this one. Now, him and his one-stop strategies, though. It's Verstappen and his one-stoppers that always get us on our toes. Always make us wonder, what is he doing? What is this man doing? Verstappen was literally the only driver that took 2 stops, that finished the race. Verstappen literally was the only one that took 2 stops. Everyone else took 3, which is crazy. Now, at the standings, Verstappen, he leads by 91 points ahead of Lando Norris, 91. And Lewis Hamilton is in P3 with 111. Verstappen's a whole 100 points ahead of Hamilton. He's in P3. And Hamilton's 11 points behind Norris. 9 points behind Norris, who's in P2. Now the constructors. Red Bull easily destroying McLaren. Verstappen's been doing most of the work. Perez has been doing neutral, but not as good as Verstappen. Alright, so another fine race dominated by Max Verstappen. Alright, next time out, we'll see you in Spain. Until then. Alright, yeah, you get it. Goodbye.